Testing, 1, 2, 3. So I've got a new microphone and I've come to check out this bit of water here. I don't know, this has attracted my attention just to test. Got an inside bend, sharp inside bend with a big boulder here. I know that corner turns over all the time, there's nothing stays there from one season to the next, so I know it's in constant movement, so there's no point digging in there. But as the gravel bar rises to the edge, we're back onto a bedrock ledge. We've got a few little potholes and stuff just coming through this section here. I'm going to go through them and just see if there's any tight ones that hopefully hold some gold. And if not, we'll move on. But it's my first prospect of the morning. It's a deep channel, but this stream, it catches in all the little pockets, mainly in the main line of the stream. There's nothing at the edges in this stream. There's nothing in the gravel bars really, so we've just got to pick the bedrock sections, and it's hard trying to find a non-smooth one. So we go for the tight pockets that have been jammed up for a long time, and they usually contain a few specks. So we'll carry on and see what we can do here. Quartz boulders today. That's a real algae looking one. We've got some slight mineralization in that one, a lot more in that one. And although that one looks a bit organic, it is really heavy. I'd love to smash some of these rocks up, but I doubt that's ever going to happen. I've still got 15 kilograms at home, and the last one I took and only managed to smash up 5 till I get round to making a crusher. So we're going to stick to just some basic panning. Let's see how we do. So I had no luck further up there. After that bend, it was clean, nothing there. Came down to the next waterfall, you can just see at the end of the picture there, and that was all smooth, bowled out bedrock, nothing, no catch points. So I've come down to this last waterfall here, and I'm going to go for that. I think there's a big boulder stuck in the bottom. I'm going to get it out and pump it out, and hopefully there's a V-crack at the bottom. In the meantime, I just scraped some gravel off the top of the bedrock there. This is what I've been up to this morning. There was a bit of gravel on that bedrock, only an inch or so, and I just scraped all the cracks out. There was nothing high up in there, and then it turned into a little curly-whirly boil hole type thing at the bottom. It was nice to wash all the material down in to collect it. I only got about 4 specks, so not worth the time involved again, but you just got to prospect and test and see. So that was that bit of the gravel bar. We've still got a bit of gravel bar built up here. There's no gold in that gravel. And then we've got this waterfall with that boulder. I'm going to pull that boulder out, dig down and see if there's some sort of crevice at the bottom. But for now, we're going to go and sluice what I've just took off here. Nothing in the gravel really, but off the bedrock. You got those 3 little specks. So it's a start. So we've got the Californian mini drop riffle sluice set up over here. And I'm not a fan of this siphon flare. It seems to be like an extra job shoveling the stuff off the flare down the sluice. Oh. I think there's 1 speck in there actually, yeah, can you see that? At least 1 speck in the sluice already, that's great. So I've got a pan full of material here. Just going to slowly chuck it down the sluice. The sluice is running really well today, so I think it likes a bit of angle on it. But look at this siphon flare. It's just like an extra job I have to keep manoeuvring the material all the time. You've just got to keep doing this, and that's like an extra job you don't really want. And maybe the manufacturer will say, look at that piece of gold. So, look at that. That's sat on the siphon flare. Now, if that was a round piece of gold, that'd be off, falling down the back. So, I've really got issues with this siphon flare. I don't want to be losing bits of gold like that. Luckily, that's a flat piece. Don't buy one with a siphon flare again. I don't know if it's a gimmick or I've never seen another sluice with one, and I wouldn't advise it. Oh, I can see another speck in the sluice. So I've done that whole little gravel bar I just showed you a minute ago. So we're going to empty the sluice and see how much that little gravel bar gave us. I've seen 2 specks, so it's not going to be a lot, but at least there's some, I suppose. So I do find the drop riffles really easy to clean out. Just wash them with clean water. Keep the riffles facing away on the pan so the gold doesn't jump out, because gold will bounce. So we should have at least 2 specks in there in the pan. Let's put the sluice back in. It's pretty simple to set up. You just chuck it in and it's away. There we go. Running lovely. It does run well. Right, see how much gold we got. Can we beat 2 specks? A little bit more than I thought it was going to be. Trying to keep the sun out is hard, isn't it? I'm trying to zoom in on that with the editing suite. So we got 4 specks, 4 or 5 specks. Wasn't worth the work, but it's quite enjoyable on a Saturday morning. We know there's a little bit of gold on that gravel bar there. So there's a big gravel bar here, which was smaller. It's increased over the winter. I'm gonna get this boulder out. So I've got my big bar with me. I can't seem to get on that. Feels very washed out this side. Oh, there we go. Let's go in there. Wow, that's a serious boulder. Is it a boulder? Is it bedrock? Is that bedrock? Is it? Oh, that's quartz. Look at that. So what I thought was a bedrock waterfall turns out to be quartz boulders. Look at that, it's like a bit of vein trapped in a normal boulder. It's really heavy as well. So this could turn out interesting, this spot. We're going to spend the day on this to us if we start seeing some. Oh, this is looking good. Compact clay type material pulling out on the stones. It's been there ages. It's got to be good, this one. Nice. I think we might have found the bit I was looking for. Wow, I can't stay upright. It's beautiful, man. Whoa. Stones back here. So let's have a look at what we're doing here. What I thought was a waterfall turned out to be a collection of quartz boulders. I was initially going to move that one and dig down there, and then it ended up pulling that out. If I get this big one out of the way, then the water flow is going to wash some of my overburden out of the way, and then I'm going to be getting to the bottom here, which is a pinch point, and we should be happy days, as Lewis would say. Always big heavy boulders, but then you want them heavy because that's what the gold's going to be. Ain't going to be with the light ones, that's for sure. My God, that's heavy. This is a new trick I'm trying out today. A bit of bandage tape, camo tape around the end of my sluice, because I don't really like handles. I like to hold the top of it, and that seems to be nice and comfy. I can't really see what's going on because of the flow of water, but it seems to be a deep channel there, and I'm just going to clean it right out. Another thing of material. I'll take you over to the sluice in a minute, and we'll just have a quick clean out and see what sort of gold is in this waterfall. Gold in there. So this is a couple of pans worth from that waterfall now. I have a feeling the gold is going to get a lot better. I just cleaned out another 2 buckets out of the sluice. Bit small, gone a bit smaller, but more of it by the looks of it. Look at that. That's the sluice cleaned out. You can see it directly with me. I haven't revealed this yet, as you're watching with me exactly as I find it as I do. Yes, there are some nice chunky specks. Check them out. I hope there's lots more of that. I've lost count of how many buckets I've done. Tiny, oh look at that speck. That's a nice piece. So 5 or 6 tinies and a good chunk. Well happy. Right, I might do 1 more bucket now. Getting really tired. Show you what I've done. So still, my mission was to move that boulder. Never happened. So at the bottom of there, there's 2 boil holes. That's basically what I've cleaned out, and some of the overburden from up there. So I haven't even really got into where I wanted to be. So we'll leave that for next time. Might flip those boulders, those quartz boulders, over the other side of the stream, and then that will wash out all the overburden for me for next time. So we got a bit, not very much, but enjoyable day. Look at that quartz boulder. Oh, when you start seeing a nice chunky speck. Looks like I've got a couple of mercury tarnished specks today. Wasn't expecting mercury up there, so some old timer must have been up there 100 years ago before me using mercury. Bastards. We hate mercury. Bit of mercury on that big piece, a lot of mercury on that speck. Upsets me when there's mercury. That looks like a bit of mercury there, look. And on that one,